Trevor Noah. We know him as the sharp-witted host who redefined The Daily Show, a master of humor who could dissect politics with a smile. But what if the very laughter he brought to millions concealed a deeper, more profound story? What if the life behind the punchlines was far more challenging, shaped by hidden dangers and silent battles he's only now truly beginning to understand? Apartheid's unseen child. His story doesn't begin on a comedy stage, but in the clandestine shadows of apartheid South Africa in 1984. Trevor Noah was born a crime. Imagine being brought into a world where your very existence is illegal, the living proof of a forbidden love between a black mother and a white father. This wasn't just simple racism. Apartheid was an insidious, meticulously crafted system. Its architects studied the worst forms of oppression from around the globe, from Australia's treatment of Aboriginal people to Nazi Germany's atrocities, all to design a granular control over every aspect of life. Your skin color wasn't just a marker, it was your prison. You couldn't live in certain areas, couldn't attend specific schools, couldn't even be seen with the people you loved. For a child like Trevor, this meant a childhood lived in constant fear, a tiny secret held tightly by his mother. But she was a force of nature, determined to defy a system designed to break them. A mother's desperate disguise. To survive in this warped reality, Trevor's mother, Patricia, crafted a dangerous illusion. In public, she would disguise herself as his nanny or domestic worker, allowing them to move through society without raising suspicion. The irony was chilling. The system that declared Trevor a crime also deemed him superior to his own mother because of his lighter skin. He couldn't live with his father, who was considered superior to Trevor. While other children played freely, Trevor was often locked inside the house by his grandmother, terrified the police would seize him if he was seen in Soweto, a township strictly for black people. He'd sneak out, digging holes under gates, driven by a child's innocent desire to play. His grandmother's strictness, which he perceived as love, was in reality a desperate act of protection against the system that could snatch him away at any moment. This constant underlying threat shaped his earliest perceptions of the world, even if he didn't fully grasp it then. Yet the external threat of apartheid was only one layer of the hidden dangers he faced. The unsafe sanctuary. As apartheid slowly crumbled, a new, more intimate battle emerged within the walls of his home. His mother married Abel, a man who brought a different kind of danger into their lives. Their relationship became increasingly violent and volatile, turning what should have been a sanctuary into an unsafe space. Growing up amidst domestic violence is a profound trauma, one that often defies full comprehension even in adulthood. As Trevor eloquently puts it, when you're a child, your parents are like presidents, the most powerful beings in your world. To witness one of them, most often your mother, being violently harmed shatters that fundamental understanding of safety. He still processes these experiences in therapy, chipping away at the ingrained calluses and trying to understand their lasting impact. The subconscious mind, as experts like Gabor Mate suggest, absorbs these subtle feelings of neglect or danger, shaping us in ways we might not consciously spot. For Trevor, this chaotic home environment was slowly building to an inevitable, shocking climax. Then came the call that confirmed his deepest, unvoiced fears. In his late 20s, his younger brother, still too young to drive, called "Mom's been shot." His stepfather, Abel, had shot his mother point blank in the head. In that moment, a chilling certainty washed over him. He knew. This horrific event was not a surprise, but a confirmation of a premonition he had lived with for years. Growing up in a household steeped in abuse and alcoholism had given him a spidey sense, an acute ability to predict danger. He could feel the energy shift in the room, notice subtle cues that signaled impending conflict. He knew when to leave a party before a fight erupted, when a car's sound meant trouble, or if his stepfather was drunk just by his footsteps. This heightened awareness, while a survival mechanism, became a profound curse. He exists in a state of constant hypervigilance, forever anticipating the next storm. The initial thought, a raw, painful memory, was simply, "Damn it, it happened." Echoes in relationships. The indelible mark of that unsafe childhood, particularly the domestic violence, profoundly shaped Trevor's approach to love and relationships. He realized that allowing someone fully into his life meant the potential for them to be hurt or for him to hurt them. This led to a pattern of avoidance, a subconscious mechanism to protect himself and others from the pain he had witnessed. He recognized a prison feeling associated with deep commitment, a fear of being subject to the volatile dynamics he grew up with. This wasn't about avoiding love, but about avoiding the potential for harm that love, in his experience, seemed to bring. While the interviewers shared a similar outcome of relationship avoidance, their specific tickets to the same boat of an unsafe environment were different. Trevor's avoidance stemmed from a deep-seated fear of recreating the pain he saw, while others might avoid commitment for different, though equally valid reasons. This pattern of protection, forged in the fires of his youth, extended beyond his personal relationships to a broader societal issue he observed: a global scourge of silence. Trevor's experiences also sharpened his awareness of a chilling global phenomenon: gender-based violence and femicide, and society's baffling dismissal of it. He recounts seeing huge campaigns in Amsterdam about femicide, a stark reminder that this isn't just a South African problem, but a worldwide crisis. He vividly recalls how police often tell women who report abuse, "But what did you do?" or "This is between you and your husband. Go home and sort it out." This casual dismissal, the classification of brutal acts as crimes of passion, deeply affected him as a child. It sent a clear, terrifying message: the world thinks this is normal, then the world won't keep me safe either. That profound realization, born from his personal trauma, fueled his understanding of a systemic failure to protect the vulnerable. The battles within his home were a microcosm of a larger, global struggle against indifference and systemic violence, a struggle he still addresses in his work and personal reflections. The unfinished story. Trevor Noah's public persona, the quick wit and comedic brilliance, is undoubtedly a testament to his resilience. But beneath the surface lies a profound story of survival, shaped by the brutal realities of apartheid, the cunning protection of a mother, and the devastating impact of domestic violence. These experiences, though deeply painful, forged a unique perspective and an uncanny ability to read people and situations. He openly acknowledges that the scars of his past are never truly gone. They're continually being processed, understood, and integrated into who he is. His journey is a powerful reminder that the ingredients that make us who we are, our childhoods, our traumas, our triumphs, are complex, interwoven, and endlessly fascinating. The stories we tell and the ones we keep hidden are often the most defining.